Flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. New Hampshire, once this race continues, things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Jowers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day. And welcome everybody to Red Light Racing Series Las Vegas 90. We are here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, about to get the Truck Series kicked off. Tonight is a Truck Series race. This is a Scrambler Series, and tonight we're here for the trucks, like I just mentioned. I am your host, as always, Adam Chapman, with you live from the booth. And make sure you all go check out the link in the description for all the points and everything like that. We'll go over them as well. Coming in here tonight, right now, Keith Haney, currently your points leader. James Heater, currently second. Already locked into the chase, DJ Anderson. And is currently in third. Josh Buckley back in fourth. James Skelton and Joe Burchett all within reach as well. So, as I said, we are at Las Vegas. Should be a very fun race. Next week, we headed over in the Cup car. That's going to be a very fun race, by the way. And then, from 2 weeks from now, August 7th, we go to the trucks, and we'll be racing them at Watkins Glen. As we get a look real fast at the results, we're getting ready to go over to our national anthem. This is the results from practice right now. Anthony Yankello, currently first. Josh Lambert, currently second. Fast lap right now, by the way, for Anthony is currently a 30.010. As we take a real fast look at the weather, 71 air temp, track temp right at 85 degrees. And also, I meant to say, we're supposed to have another overlay, but for some reason it was lagging really bad, so I got to work on it a little bit and figure out why it was lagging. It's kind of strange, so we'll figure it out later. But yeah. So there's your info. We'll be right back right after our national anthem. Get ready to go racing. Go grab you a drink and have a seat. Should be a fun time.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Coming in here tonight, 90 laps scheduled for Las Vegas. As I mentioned, this is the Red Light Racing Series. The link is in the description as well for the Red Light guys. You can go check them out. Also, there's a link in the description for a fundraiser that we started here on Trackside Racing Network for Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Any donations go straight to them. We don't see none of it. It's just a cool cause. I think that we're doing something a little bit different. Be sure to share that and post it. We're trying to raise $250, I believe is what it's set at. Anyway, bunch of drivers here tonight. Currently out on track, 27 different drivers making a start here tonight. So that's going to be very fun. As this race goes on, I don't expect a lot of cautions in this race. I'm going to be honest. I expect a long green flag run. Fuel is 50%, so we expect caution or fuel runs to be between 25 to 30 laps is what we're expecting, or at least that's what I'm expecting anyway. We could see some guys work field strategy, so I'm going to go ahead and predict that this will be a 3-stop race, I would guess. But we may see some guys try to stretch it and put it on 2, depending on if we do have cautions. Could have a caution early, but as I said, this is a very clean league, so it would very much surprise me if we do get cautions. Right now, as I mentioned, Anthony Yankello currently first, Josh Lambert, James Skelton, DJ Anderson, and Andy Lee, your top 5. Also, keep an eye on the number 42 of Max Terriot. He is currently 6th place right now. Max has yet to get a win. Joe Burchett, who's up on your screen right now, I didn't mean to push that button, is currently 8th. But keep an eye on Max Terriot. He comes in here tonight back in the 11th position in points, and could be somebody to watch out for. He's very fast week in and week out. He was really fast back at Daytona, but unfortunately got caught up in a late wreck. And same as last week, he finished 11th. You know, definitely not a huge, I'm sorry, it was the standings, not the results. He finished in 6th last week. James Heater, once again, led your race last week. Led 16 laps over James Skelton, who led 29. Eric Johnson leading 2 as well. I'm just looking at a couple of things as qualifying gets underway. This is open qualifying, so we're going to be bringing drivers in and out here of the booths as well once they do qualify. As you can see, first driver pulling out onto the track, James Heater in the number 18 car. As we get qualifying started here early. I may actually switch my overlay back to the other one, guys, and see if I can get the other one to work. So while this qualifying is going on, I'm going to do that, and we'll get that straight back up here. So you may see something pop up on your screen just for a second while we make the transfer back over, because I want to get the other one working, because it was actually more scheduled, and that's the one I had planned on using for tonight. It worked perfect a few minutes ago in practice, so it's going to take me just a second to get it up, and I will have it in just a second. Hopefully it won't lag as much. It should be okay. I'm pretty sure it'll be okay, but I just want to, make sure. So James Heater starts his qualifying lap. I think he'll be okay with that. It'll work. Alright, so everything's loaded back up, I believe, now. We'll keep an eye on everything. If it does start to lag too much, we'll change it. Yankello right now currently first in qualifying. Last time by, a 29.984. Wow. That's definitely first. Actually second now. DJ Anderson jumps to the top of the board with a 29.946. A little bit further back, Danny Wellen. As he works through turn number 3, we'll see how he does. And 4, should I say. From New York, about to put down his first lap. 30.280, definitely off the pace from where he was. We'll see if he's able to pick that back up just a little bit and go. Andy Lee jumps to the top of the board. You can see him right here coming out in that yellow number 25 truck. Yellow and red, should I say. DJ Anderson still second. Eric Johnson back in third. William Long putting down a lap. 30.619 last time by. We'll continue to watch it here, see how he does on his second lap. He came up off the bottom just a little bit there. What I've noticed in practice is for your hot laps, you really want to be right on that white line and hold it all the way around the bottom white line. You can see him, he's a little bit off of it right now. You really want to be a little bit more closer than that, as he's going to go ahead and bring that truck to pit road, so he was just going around. Derek Pemberton right now in the 10th position in the number 91 truck. I'm not sure why his truck's white, by the way. That's strange. Some of these cars actually, notice the paints are not loaded. We'll try to refresh our trading paints again. These are actually 3 teammates. Joe Burchett also out there with Jack Williams, all from Overtake Motorsports. A lot of traffic here, as you see. Joe Burchett, we'll see how he does here on his lap. It's his first lap he's put down. Right up on the bumper. And he jumps up nowhere because he must have contact. He did not jump up any. So we'll see if he's able to do anything here on his second lap as he stays right below and on the bumper of that 981 truck. The guys with the higher numbers, by the way, with the 900 and so number is rookies. That is one reason why they have such high numbers. Joe Burchett definitely coming up off the bottom a little bit and definitely does not want to be up there. Look for him to drop down. He will drop below the apron. And a lap time of a 30.053 moves him up to the 12th or 13th position. Jack Williams up to the 8th position. And Derek Pemberton also was with him. The 99, Joshua Butler, currently 9th right now on the board. Last lap of a 30.088. Andy Lee still your pole sitter. Jack Williams and Joshua Butler currently a 1/100,000th of a gap distance for the 99 to get to Jack Williams for the 8th position. So we'll continue watching that a little bit as well. As Joshua's still out on track, looks like he could just be turning laps to trying to run that field down. Good possibility. So he can have a better lap time. Coming across the start-finish line. 30.9097, so he's not going to improve just yet. Go a little bit further back in the field. Leo Bourdage, right now in the 20th spot. See if he can improve this lap. He's definitely on that bottom line, looking pretty solid. A little bit, should be a little bit lower, but we'll continue watching that. Out of Canada, across the start-finish line. He's definitely going to have a better lap than his last, but not his best lap just yet. Joshua Buckley pulling out in the number 2 Fitzgerald truck. As you can see, some of the paint's now loading up a little bit. We'll see if they continue to. Hopefully they do. It's going to be so hard to pick up a lot of time right now. Joshua Buckley currently is in the 4th position. About 2 minutes left here in qualifying. As I'm trying to load my other theme up, guys, because I'm having a little bit of trouble with the lag issue on that. That's one reason why the broadcast could be lagging just a little bit as well. Sorry, I'm trying to get the right one up if I can. Sorry, once again, I know it's taking a minute. Should already have this all up and going, but stuff happens. Andy Lee, still your pole sitter at the moment. We watched that. "51 seconds remain in qualifying, so not much longer now, and we'll be good to go." And it looks like Andy Lee will take the pole tonight and will lead us to the green flag here in Las Vegas. Sorry guys, I was getting everything ready for the broadcast still. I had to work on a couple things, so we're good to go now. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Anthony Yankello will start in second. DJ Anderson will finish third. Joshua Buckley will finish fourth in qualifying. As that went down, sorry about that, guys. I'm still trying to get my themes and everything up just right. Want to make sure it's good for the race and stuff like that. So it's going to take a second for me to pop this up, and we'll be good to go. As the trucks are getting ready to set the grid. Alright, here we go. I believe everything's good now. Once it pops up. You know what, that's fine. We'll just have to use that one for tonight, I believe. Alright, here we go. So the trucks are on the grid now. As I mentioned, Andy Lee will be starting in first. We'll get a look at our grid as well as talk to the driver of the number 919 car. Actually, not 919, I apologize. He has not gridded yet, so we'll talk to the driver of the 25 car once he grids. Get a real fast look at our grid. Andy Lee, Anthony Yankello starting in second. DJ Anderson, Joshua Buckley will start in the fourth position. Eric Johnson, Josh Lambert will start in third row. In fourth row, starting in seventh, the 926 Joe Burchett and James Skelton in number 86. William Long starting in the Toyota will start alongside Derek Pemberton. Jack Williams in the 954 alongside Joshua Butler in row number 6. In row number 7, we got Max Terriot and Jason Wells. As you take a look here at the rest of your grid as they go by. Sorry about the Center Force TV logo, guys. That's not supposed to be there anymore, but something happened to the overlay, so I'll have to fix it after, but it's alright. Let's pull in the driver of the 25 car, Andy Lee. If I can find him in the TeamSpeak, I will pull him in. I believe this is him. Hey, Andy Lee, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, you're going to be rolling off here first tonight. Very impressive lap, by the way, for qualifying. What's it going to be? What's it going to take for you to be able to keep that car up front?
I wish I could tell you, man. I'm going to do my best just to be as fast as I can and keep these guys behind me.
We know the tires could be a big issue, and pit stops as well. I'm thinking a 3-stop race possibly. How important is it to keep the right front from wearing down, especially on this track? We know the track's not very hot. Is that going to be an issue at all?
Yeah, I think it definitely will be. It's warmer than it was last night, and so whatever you can do to save will certainly help. So we'll certainly factor that in.
All right, man. Get up there and see if you can hold these guys off. A big field here tonight, so good luck, and I'll be up here watching.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks,
yeah,
buddy.
29 trucks is awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Good luck, buddy. That was Andy Lee, driver of that 25 truck. I don't know why his paint's not showing up, guys. Sometimes Trading Paints just does that. Oh, and we'll see. But during the commercial break, I'll be switching to overlays once again, guys, just to make sure it says the right one. So I do apologize. But for now, we'll just have to deal with this with the Centerforce TV stuff. But that's all right. We're about to go green flag. The 25. I hope I turned my spotter off, by the way, because I don't think I did. Ooh, I'm behind the knot. As pace car pulls in, green flag about to wave, and green flag is out as we are green flag racing here in Sin City, Las Vegas. Andy Lee, Anthony Ankello on that front row. Side by side as we go down into turn number 1, you see that inside row slowly starting to pick up. That is DJ Anderson on the bottom side of that green Interstate batteries truck, already making a pass up to second now. You can see third place Anthony Ankello falls back to third. Now he's going to give up another spot possibly to Eric Johnson on that bottom side. And it looks like he will give up that spot. Joshua Buckley almost took it 3 wide. But Joe Burchett able to get his nose underneath, and Joshua thought better of it as Joe Burchett now tries to battle for a top 5 spot. He looked underneath the 33 or the 79 of Ankello. This is a battle for the 4th position coming out of turn number 2. Side by side as we continue a battle up front for the lead as well. The 25 has it. Here comes that 51 truck trying to do something as DJ Anderson. And DJ not able to lead just yet. Started back in third, up to second, battling for first. May be able to take that first spot away as he is on that white line through turns 1 and 2. He's going to slide up in front of the 25 of Andy Lee, take that spot away. A little bit further back, we got guys battling for position pretty much everywhere right now. All within the exception of up front. Here's the 954 Jack Williams right now, battling for the 8th position. 9th position, sorry, for the 86 of James Skelton in the Lowe's Toyota. Go high above it a blimp, and you can see the car's really shuffling right now, trying to get everything they can on these fresh tires. Battle up front, Joe Burchett up to third now. She takes that spot away from the 33 of Eric Johnson. That's going to open up the door for Joshua Buckley to take the 4th spot away as Joe slides up in front of the 33. Now it's going to leave the door open, possibly on the bottom, almost contact between the 926 and the 2. Joe able to slide it down in front, almost collecting the 2, and he almost got turned as we are still racing here right now at Las Vegas and single file now for the most part. Up front, Jack Williams still back there battling the 86 of James Skelton. Remember, James, one of the favorites coming in, as currently coming into this tonight. He is currently up in the 4th position right now, or tied for 4th, should I say, with Joe Burchett, as James does take that spot away and pushes Jack back to the 9th or 10th position. A little bit further back, Jack Walls battling at 42. Max Terriot, we know Terriot is really fast, especially in the Cup cars. Had a good run last week. Unfortunately, at Daytona, was up front most of the race. A very good pusher at Daytona back on week number 1. Tonight, right now, however, he's up to 11, so we'll be keeping an eye on him and see if that 42 can work his way up to the field. Able to get around Jack Walsh just a second ago, so he is up 2 spots from where he originally started. We'll keep an eye on that. Once again, guys, during our commercial break, I will be switching to overlays again during the commercial. I don't want to do it in the middle of it as, ooh, that was a little close. The 11 gets a little loose. William Long, who rides right behind the 79 of Anthony Ankello. Ankello's actually fell back way more than what I expected. He started up in second, one of our biggest droppers right now. 5 spots right now in the wrong direction as the battle for, looks like that is for 4th. Joe Burchett trying to hold on against Josh Lambert for the 4th position. Don't know if the 926 will be able to hold off the 919 of Lambert. We go down into turn number 3 and 4. Joe up into the wall hard. Into the wall. This could not be good as the 926 will have a fast repair. They do get 1 fast repair, and he's probably going to have to use that early as he is dropping back, already back to the 14th position. Looking to probably give up a little bit more here as we go 3 wide. with Joe and Derek and that 974 Wesley Whitfield. James Skelton still battling right now. Battling, I believe, as Anthony Yankella in the 79 it is. As you see James drop it onto the apron, try to get a little bit more momentum going into turn 1. Guys right now really tucked up to the bottom side. Oh, there's a block put on by Jack to the 86. As the 86 slid up in front. Here comes Max Terriot up to 10th now, looking for more as he's battling underneath the 79 of Anthony. Coming through turns 4, being pushed by that 83 of Jack Walls. We're going to be 3 wide at the stripe. No, Jack Walls going to check out of that. Think better of it for now as we are 11 laps in to this 90-lap race here at Las Vegas. Coming through turns 2, look a little bit further back in the field. You see the back end of that number 5 truck. That's Eric Talent. He's not exactly where he wants to be. He's back in 20th place with a little bit of damage on the back end of that Toyota. Like I said, a big field here tonight. As you can see, the 30 truck. Kyle Souza trying to get around the bottom. Being pushed by that 01 of Richard Murdoch going into turn number 1. Just looking through the field right now. Here's the 948 Honda Toyota of Michael Rosa battling Keith Haney. Remember, Keith already has a win. He picked it up back at Daytona. And this is all happening right in front of Kevin O'Brien. The Caterpillar truck back in 26th place. So like I said, a big field here tonight. 29 drivers making the start. Danny Wellen right now already out of the race. It seems he has disconnected after 4 laps. I'm not sure what happened there. So we got 28 drivers still left in the race. Up front, DJ Anderson leading the way right now over Andy Lee. As you see the 94 trying to put a pass on the 55 of James Haney. A lot of these Haney brothers hang around the back for the most part. You got Keith, James, and Daniel. They all hang around towards the back. We will see them up towards the front or at least the middle of the pack before the end of this race. They usually like just hanging around there waiting for the wrecks to happen. See if they happen anyway. Back up towards the front. High above in the blimp cam. Watching the 99 of Joshua Butler in 14. Apparently I got a G-Force driver update. Anyway, the 83. Jack Walsh trying to hold off the 99 right now as we're side by side through the trial. We'll get ready to head into turn number 1. Sorry guys, some of these paints are not updated by the way, unless they just don't have a paint. Maybe they don't have trading paints, I don't really know. But some of them's not updated. Big wreck, 83's upside down. Jack Walsh, big trouble. As he goes around, and caution will fly for the first time here tonight as him and the 99. You be the judge. Whose fault was it? Looks like Jack may have came up just a little bit, not expecting the 99 to be there. And around he goes. Everybody else, a couple of trucks back there gets into the wall. Not sure who that was. So caution will fly. And DJ Anderson will be up front. Get ready to lead these guys down on pit road. Once they do, guys, we will take our first commercial break once they exit pit road and change our overlays and all that good stuff. So. Oop, maybe it's supposed to pop up. So here comes the pace car through turns 4, and every one of these guys is going to be on pit road. We was only about 7 or so laps, maybe about 10 laps away from green flag pit stops. Joe Chat needed that one pretty bad. A couple of these other ones needed as well. Some of these guys really got a little bit of damage. Going to have to use. You got a couple of cars staying out at 94 and a 921 staying out. DJ Anderson into the pits. Actually, Andy Lee almost missed the pit box. That was really close. Also, Anthony Ankello into the pits. He may have missed his. He was going to have to back up. That's going to be big, as he missed his pits by quite a bit. Second place, outside pole sitter. Once again, going to have to back up. He's going to lose a ton of spots on pit road. Race off pit road goes to DJ Anderson with a 13.27. As we will take a commercial break, we'll be right back right after a quick commercial.
We're the stronger than we look type. The braver than you think type. The type that knows the time will come when we put type 1 behind us. We're the progress is inevitable type. The hopeful for a cure type. The type that will stop at nothing until type 1 becomes type none.
Hi guys, I'm Scott Speed, driver of this amazing Volkswagen Beetle GRC car. I got good news for the iRacing fam. We got this coming in. I'm currently working on it myself personally to make sure that it is as accurate as possible. With the addition of dirt and now this mean car, it is going to be so fun. And it's going to be available free to all the iRacing members. Personally, I can't wait to get out there and race you guys on it.
We are back here. Sorry guys, I had to reload everything again. I had to fix something while I was fixing it. So we are back here, about to go live, or about to go back to green flag once that passes in. Pace car is in. Everything's just about fixed, by the way. Sorry about all the technical problems I was having. You're still, as you see up below the green flag. Green flag is out, by the way. We are back to racing here once again as DJ Anderson still leading the way here at Las Vegas. 3 wide behind them. This could get ugly very fast. That is Eric Johnson up on that high side. And what I did, by the way, guys, with the theme, you can see that the names are now full. That way y'all can see them. Just having a little bit of technical problems where I got home so late I didn't have time to fix everything over. But the battle is going to be for 4th right now. This is with Andy Lee back up in that high line. You can see him in that yellow and red truck. Trying to hold off the 11 of William Long, who's on that low side. We'll see how this plays out. As the green flag continues, it looks like the 11 is going to be able to take that spot away for now. And we are now 22 laps complete here at Las Vegas. James Skelton trying to put the pass right now on that 2 car. Joshua Buckley. That is a battle for the 6th position. Buckley looking underneath the 11 as well. Gets a little loose. The 11 of William Long gets a little loose as we go through turn number 4. There we go, guys. I think everything's fixed now, and it is fixed. So there we go. We're back to normal now. And you can see Joshua trying to hold on to that spot as he moves into the top 5. Trying to bring James Skelton along with him. Sorry, guys. Usually a little bit more organized than this. It just some things happen. I apologize. The 86, James Skelton taking a peek underneath the 11. William Long as well, trying to bring him up. You can also see this is pretty much the closest battle right now. Everybody else single file. Ooh, that was close. As the 42 of Max Terriot up to the 8th position now. Started back in 13th, up 5 spots where he originally started. Coming through turn 4, it looks like these guys have got that sorted out. Right there's Jack Williams in that number 954 car. Working on the back end of Jason Wells in the 64. And a little bit further back, we got Derek Pemberton trying to hold off what appears to be Wesley Whitfield, I believe. It is in the 974. He's going to have the inside line as we go down into turn 3. Derek's going to put a block on him. And I'm sure Wesley didn't like that too much. That's going to open a high lane here for Kyle Souza. Derek trying to defend off both lanes. That's going to be almost impossible to do that. 30's getting a run on the higher line. This is a battle for the overall 12th position. As Kyle's looking to take over the 13th spot. It looks like he will have the nose out front. And will take that spot away. Now he's going to be alongside Derek here as we go down into turn 3. Kyle actually making that high line work here at Vegas. Also see that 907 car. The Bourdais trying to catch up as well. Derek with a big run here on the 64. Jason Wells. Oh, slipping up a little bit. This could get ugly fast as we have 3 wide here in turn number 2. Almost 4 wide. This could get ugly fast. A little bit of contact there with Wesley Whitfield and the 30 Kyle Souza. And Derek's going to drive on for now. As we work lap number 29 here in Las Vegas. Who's your pick to win? Go ahead and let me know in the comments who is your pick to win this race. I think just about any of these guys have a good chance. In this series, you can actually join. If you click into the description, look at the description, and it will take you to a webpage called RedLightLeague.com. You can actually join there. You can apply there, and this is a scrambler series. So what they do, next week we race Dover in the Cup car. July 31st is Dover in the Cup car. August 7th, we actually go back to the trucks at Watkins Glen. Then on August 14th is Kansas in the B-Class Xfinity car. So it's a scrambler series. There's 8 regular chase races, and you still got time to make the chase. This is only week number 3. So you can still get in. 12 drivers make the chase. There's 6 races in the chase, and then 1 final race at Homestead in the trucks. So just check the description and take you there, redlightleague.com. And it's really cool, man. This is a very clean league, really respectable league. They do a good job. Joshua Buckley, who his name will pop up on your screen right now, he's the one that runs it. Right here he is running in 5th right now. And you can talk to him. He's got a couple admins and stuff that help as well. And they do a great job. As Jack Williams trying to put a pass. Actually, no, he's going to lose 2 spots, it looks like, to the 18. And, oh, Jack actually blinking a little bit. The 64, Jack Walls is also there. Jason Wells, sorry. Also there. Derek Pemberton also involved in this. Jack with a pretty solid run out of turn number 2. 3 or 4, I mean. Going to be able to take that spot away. So yeah, each race is broadcasted. They do have TeamSpeak, and we do interviews and stuff in TeamSpeak. We only interview top 3. However, we do interview pole sitter, and occasionally we interview drivers throughout the race if there's cautions. But to be honest, we haven't had many cautions. If I go back and look, last week was the most cautions I think we had at New Hampshire. That was week number 2. That was 4 cautions, and that's not bad for a 90-lap race, especially for New Hampshire in the Cup car. Keith Haney trying to put a pass on the 974. Wesley Wetfield looks like he's going to be able to take that. And the number 87 Toyota. And I apologize, some of these guys' paints I don't think is working unless they just don't have trading paints up or something like that. Could be a reason why as well. As you can see that 30 running wide, running along with the set 974. This is going to give an advantage here to Keith, as he does already have a win and is locked into the chase. DJ Anderson comes in here, last year's season champion, without a win right now, as he's done a pretty good job staying out front for the time being. We got a big stack up here with Jack Williams is leading this group. Here comes the 64, Jason Wells looking to the inside, along with that 18 of James Heater to the outside. So 3 wide here, and a bunch of trucks are involved as we continue green here on lap number 36 out of scheduled 90 at Las Vegas. And the tracks on this schedule is not very tough. It does get a little unique once we, after this week. Dover, pretty tough. Watkins, Kansas is a great track. I love Kansas. Bristol and Phoenix, that's going to be a fun one. Michigan, Chicagoland is your chase. His first 2 races of the chase. We do go to Martinsville and Talladega one more time. So yeah, just like I said, just give it a check out. Really cool. Honestly, I think most people that have iRacing will really respect this league, because it is one of them leagues that is just phenomenal to watch. And I know that a lot of, guys that, watch the league or race leagues won't race unless they're broadcasted. We are scheduled as we look at, oh, who was that? Jack Williams gets really loose. I'm sorry, Derek Pemberton gets loose, and he's going to actually drive in. This is 4 wide back here, guys. Let's look at this again. This got a little insane. 4 wide almost. Wow. That could have been bad. But we are scheduled to broadcast with these guys for the entire rest of the season. And I believe, hopefully, if everything works out, they're going to keep us on for next season, because this is one of the best leagues I look forward to. We also broadcast tomorrow for the Dynasty Racing League, as well as Go Fast Racing League. We broadcast every week for them as well. Hey, Go Fast is another great league. Contact into the wall. And that was Wesley Whitfield, I do believe it was. Not sure if he got any damage. I don't see a ton. He's back up into the wall again. This could get bad, as he is really struggling. As we are, there goes a wreck. There goes the 55. Down into the grass. I don't know if caution comes out. James Haney, caution will not fly. Along with the 30, they went through the grass. What, you want to talk about great driving? There's your reason for great driving. They should have both been done. But that's going to open up, get ready to open up pit stops. We should be seeing that here. Caution's out. As Anthony Yankello, no, who was around? Oh, Jack Williams. Oh, hard into the wall. He's going to have to use his fast repair. As contact. Oh, it was the 974. Gets into the wall. Comes down. Both hard into the wall. And continue on. And Jack doing everything he can to keep it off track. And you see him there as he sets and waits. So caution comes out. Jack Williams is going to have to definitely take his fast repair. As I believe that was Wesley Whitfield, I do believe, that got into it as well. So that's going to open up the pit road for DJ Anderson, Josh Lambert, Andy Lee, Eric Johnson. Right now, our biggest top 5 in points, taking the biggest hit is Joe Burchett, who's not up in the top 5 or top 10. We'll keep an eye on that closely. Pace lights or pace car stays on track. Looks like everybody should come down. That's a cool looking shot. I love that. Do have one guy staying out. I believe he is currently 1 lap down. Jack Walls, so he will actually get the free pass and be your lucky dog. So here we go. I look for 4 tires on everybody's car. These guys do have 1 fast repair. I want to make sure I keep stressing out. They do have 1 fast repair, and this is a 50% fill mileage race. So only 50% full on gas. Down the lane, DJ Anderson leads them all pit road. As we will get ready to bring in DJ as everybody else comes all pit road. Hey DJ, got a copy?
I got a copy.
Man, looking fast here again tonight. Everybody knows last year's season champion. You come in here, you actually started back in 3rd place, but you worked your way up, and I believe you're going to have the lead here as well. Once I think this 94 should pit. How's the car handling for you?
It's definitely really tight, especially through 3 and 4, the longer you run. I think the tire fall off isn't as much as I expected it to be. But it's there. I think saving tires is still going to be a priority here to make it to the end and stay out front, but I'm trying to maintain the gap and not burn my tires up so I can stay out front, because it's definitely hard to pass tonight.
I'm seeing a lot of rubber being put down on the turns, especially in the center of them. You can really see the rubber being put down, especially from where I'm at, watching it from the broadcast and stuff. Is there a possibility of this line possibly in your mind to move up towards the higher line since there is so much rubber on that bottom groove?
I think come the end of the race, or the longer the run goes, I think the preferred lane to be in will probably be the outside. Especially if somebody tries to pass you, it'd be best to defend on the outside, especially with them being so tight. But I definitely see it moving up when you're trying to pass.
All right, man. Right now you're up in first. So far have led 40 laps now. One of the best in here. So go up there and see if you can get your first win of the season and go ahead and lock your way into the chase. Good luck.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hopefully we can bring this home tonight.
For sure, man. We'll be up here watching. Thanks, man. That was DJ Anderson, one of the best drivers, honestly, in the league. If you're going to join the league, this is going to have to be the guy who you beat. I'm just being honest with you right now. Keith Haney, like I said, already locked in. James Heater locked in. DJ Anderson currently 3rd in the points. However, could lock his way in with the win here tonight. Honestly, he's one of them guys. I mean, he came in here last year, and if I'm not mistaken, he won 2 races last year. So very, very strong. And I mean, that wasn't just given to him. So him, James Heater, both very talented. So we'll see how this all plays out tonight, as the pace lights are still on in the pace car right now. I think they're going to stay off. Yep, we're going to go green next time by. I was actually going to bring one more driver in, but we will not. Take a look through the rundown right now. DJ Anderson, 1st. 2nd, Josh Lambert. Andy Lee, 3rd. Eric Johnson. James Scout and Max Terra. William Long back in 7th. Jason Wells, Joshua Buckley. James Heater in 10th. And 11th, Keith Haney. Remember, Keith already with the win. Joshua Butler is in 12th. It's showing me. That's weird. Richard Murdoch back in 13th. Lee Bordage back in 14th. Richard Murdoch. Jeremy Funk. Joe Burchett back in 16th. Trying to see if Joe actually took his fast repair. It looks like he may have actually took it. I know. Let's check Jack Williams as well. He was one. Yeah, he did. And I believe it was Wesley Whitfield. Looks like he took his fast repair as well. after getting involved in the caution just a second ago. So this was our second caution of the night, as I don't think we can actually look at the race number because I don't think it, oh, it does show us 2 cautions so far for 8 laps, about to be 9 laps. 43 laps are complete, about to be 44. 46 laps about to be remaining, and we'll see who it comes down to as the pace car, the Ford Mustang pace car, drops off the racetrack. We're about to see green flag. Let's see if that high line moves up. One more stop to the end of this race, I believe, by the way, guys. The green flag waves. This could actually come down to a field mileage race. 51, DJ Anderson, Josh Lambert on that outside. Here comes Andy Lee, looking to make it 3 wide. Not going to do it. He's going to think better of it for now. As we work through turns 1 and 2, you can see the back pressure being put on by Andy Lee. Now he's wanting that spot back. He started first place, looking to try to cash his way into the chase here in Las Vegas. Not sure if he's going to be able to do it just yet. Here comes that 86, by the way. James Skelton was back a little bit further early on. He actually started back in 8th place, now up to 4th. We actually seen him as far back as 12th at one point in time. So we'll see if he's able to keep running up there and picking them up and putting them down. Max Terriot, another guy I kept talking about at the start of this race to keep an eye on. He is 7th right now, looking to rebound again after he was pretty much out front at Daytona by quite a bit. And unfortunately got wrecked towards the end. And he's going to go around weird. This is going to stack up field. Big wreck. 42, 64. And some more wrecks up in front of them. Not sure what happened. This was a weird one. Possible neck code? I'm not real sure. Take another look. He was running beside the 2 of Joshua Buckley. Ooh, net code all the way. Wow, that was a big net code. And there was another wreck right behind Joe Burchett. I'm trying to see who that was. We'll try to get another look at that. We'll see. Oh, and the 5. Wow. And who did he actually get into, though? Let's try to get another look at, that was a 997. You can see him there. We'll try to find him. It is a 997, right? Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find him as well. Maybe it's a 9. Oop, I don't know. I can't find him. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to find who else that was, and unfortunately, it ain't going to show us who it was. So, cars staying out on track. Couple cars coming down. Bunch of cars actually coming down there. As we will take a break and be right back here at Las Vegas as we work caution number 3 for the Red Light Racing Series.
We're the stronger than we look type, the braver than you think type, the type that knows the time will come when we put Type 1 behind us. We're the progress is inevitable type. The hopeful for a cure type. The type that will stop at nothing until type 1 becomes type none.
Back here at Las Vegas, about to get this race going back green here in just a few moments. This is the Red Light Racing Series being broadcasted on Trackside Racing Network. DJ Anderson currently up front. I believe we're about to cut the pace lights off. Reason for the caution, it looks like apparent net code between Joshua Buckley and who was the other guy? I forgot off the top of my head. Max Terriot? Yeah, Max Terriot. So unfortunately that happens, and the 86, not sure what happened there, but James Skelton speeding up, slowing down. I'm going to be honest, I'm curious if these guys, they got to pit one more time no matter what. I don't think anybody can run 40 laps no matter what. I think it's 26 to 30, 25 to 30. So you know, we'll see. DJ right now has the most laps led with 47. So if he leads 3 more laps, actually it don't matter. He will have the most laps led. Unless, let's see, how many has Andy got? I think Andy's just got 2, I believe. So DJ's got to lead at least 1 more lap, I believe, to get the most laps led, which is a bonus point, I do believe. So we'll see how that happens. He will be on the inside line in the number 51 Interstate Batteries truck alongside that 25, and I'm not sure if the 25 actually has a paint scheme or not, guys. He might be trading paints issue on my part as well, because I am not seeing some people's paints right, I know. But the pace car pulls off. We're about to go back green here at Las Vegas, and green flag is out. We're back to racing once again. DJ Anderson out front, leading the way. James Skelton really putting the pressure on this 51. We went through turn 1. These guys are single or double file from Andy Lee back. One mistake and it's going to be a big crash, especially early on in these runs. You can see Joshua Buckley up to 3rd. He's making a big move right now. Started back in 4th, so he's having a good run. Now he's actually on that high side, so he's liable to lose this spot, and he will. Joshua Butler in the 99 on the bottom right now. You see him in that yellow and black truck, trying to hold off the 33 of Eric Johnson. Joshua started up in 6th, currently, or started in 12th, currently being shown in the 6th position. And behind him it is a hornet's nest. James Heater back in there. Couple other guys. 30 Kyle Sosa. Big wreck, and looks like Jack Williams was one of them. And I don't think caution will fly. Trying to see who it was. It was Jack Williams. We'll try to get a look here. What happened? Oh, the 55. Looks like may have came down and the 954 got him and spent around, but caution will come out. However, the 55 ultimately going to be the worst damage. James Haney. That's not good. And we stayed green for the time being. Battle up front for 2nd place. Andy Lee trying to get a run around the outside of James Skelton. Trying to use the high side, which we're starting to see work a little bit. James right now trying to do everything he can to hold off using the bottom line. That clean air is really helping his 51 because he can arc it in a lot more than the rest of these guys behind him can. Andy's trying to squeeze in. This could get bad. Trying to cross over now. This could be a pass for the lead. Here comes Andy Lee, side by side with the 51. DJ Anderson, and he will take that top spot away, but watch out for the 51 to get the run on the high side, using a side draft to try to slow the momentum down up to 25, and the 51 will have the momentum on that high side. Down the back stretch, going into turn 3, still side by side as we continue racing for the lead. You can see the leader's right in front of James Skelton. At the line, it looks like Andy Lee was the leader of that lap, and he was. And the 51's going to have the momentum this time and take over that top spot once again. Taking a look behind Joshua Buckley, Josh Lambert. Both running side by side in their Toyotas. Really close coming through our out of 4. Using the apron, trying to get every bit of momentum that you can. This is a pretty big battle right here for 4th place right now. You can also see the 33 of Eric Johnson right here behind him. Looks like Joshua Buckley going to be able to take that spot, continue to hold that spot. Goes a little high in 3 and 4. That may open up the bottom, and it will not for now. James Heater putting pressure on the 99. He may look to the inside going into turn 1. Coming out of turn 2. Not going to be able to get there just yet. You can see a little bit further back, Keith Haney trying to hold off the 79 of Anthony Yankello. And Anthony was really fast in practice, our fastest driver in practice, but ever since the drop of the green flag, he just doesn't seem like he had it. He's qualified 2nd, which was a great qualifying spot, but unfortunately, he just hasn't seemed like he's really been quite there yet. A little bit further back, Max Terriot working on Jack Walls for the 20th position. Right in front of them, Richard Murdoch, Eric Talent. Richard actually took a peek to the inside, not going to be able to get there just yet on that 5 truck. Riding on board now with the 01. So we come out of turn number 2. You can see that rubber really being put down, especially in the exits of turns, well, both exits, turns 4 and turn 2. You can really see the rubber being put down. Here comes that 01, taking a peek once again to the inside. The 01 in that Chevrolet, Richard Murdoch. Now we got a good battle here. This is a lot of positions right here to be gained. The 30, you see him, Kyle Souza, trying to slow down that momentum. He's fighting on the inside of that 907 leaderboard edge. Oh, almost making contact. 2 Chevrolets and a Toyota racing against each other. Makes that 2 Chevrolets and 2 Toyotas right here as the 5, and the 01 also involved in this. Right in front of them. It's a battle for the 13th, I believe. You know what? We'll call it for 12th because the 948 has the position in 12th. Derek Pemberton right now working to the inside. Almost making contact there with the 11. Big wreck on the front stretch. And I believe the Derek Pemberton machine may have gotten into the side of 11. This may bring out a caution. They're on the apron right now. We'll see. Caution will not come out for now, but Derek Pemberton making contact. And I believe that was definitely his fault. We'll take another look here. Derek sliding up and, yep, making contact with the 11 car. And sent them and a 974 both around. Derek's got to be really careful racing people like that. He's going to get raised how he races people. He's been driving way better, but you can't make excuses for that. If you can't control your truck, you probably shouldn't be trying to middle pass like that on. There's the 33 of Eric Johnson battling the 18 of James Heater for the 8th position. And also in front of them, the 99 battle for 5th with Joshua Buckley. Coming through turns 2. Looks like Joshua's going to have that momentum. That may open the door for James Heater on that high side as the 99 gets a little loose coming off in turn 2. It looks like he's going to fall back now to the 7th position, possibly the 8th, because here comes the 33 of Eric Johnson now looking to the inside. Remember, we still have to pit one more time, so pit stops are not over. They are in the field window, so I do expect pit stops to happen any moment now, as they've been out there for quite a while. Joe Burchett, Leo Bourdage on pit road. Definitely like to call to go ahead and come down and pit now. Watching our 3 leaders, DJ Anderson, Andy Lee, James Skelton. None of them coming in. 4th place or 5th place not coming in as well. Looks like none of our top 10 could be coming in. It does look like Derek Pemberton not on pit road. I thought he was on pit road, but he's not. Eric Talent on pit road. Kyle Souza on pit road. Looks like a couple other guys. Keith Haney on pit road as well. So we do got green flag pit stops happening now. And it looks like someone else. Who was that coming down? James Heater coming down pit road. This could be a big pit stop for him. Battle for 2nd. Andy Lee. James Skelton. James had it last time by. See if Andy's able to battle back around him on the low side. Not going to be able to do this time. So that may open the door for James here to have a run at our leader. To give you an idea, as I believe Andy could be coming to pit road, he will. Give you an idea of what our leader's running as we got a battle for the lead. 51 DJ Anderson will lose the lead. James Skelton last time by a 30.909. A couple guys that have pitted. We'll just go with Joe Burchett. He does got damage, so it's hard to really say exactly how fast he's going to be. Actually, we'll see next time he crosses the line how fast he is. He's got a little bit of damage, so we'll see. Last time by, he was 5/10 faster than our leader. There comes DJ down pit road. Joshua Buckley stays out. So most of our top 5 or top 10 is coming down. There's still 6 guys out there. Now 8 guys have not pitted. 9 have not pitted. So a couple guys that have not. We'll be watching them very closely. They can't go much longer, I wouldn't expect. This is a 29 lap run so far for James. I would expect him to be on pit road here as well. Here he comes. Keep your eye on him. He's bringing it in pretty hot. He may have to lock up, and he's going to be okay. Joshua Buckley trying to get everything he can. He actually closed a little bit there on the leader, so we'll see if he's able to have a good stop. Richard Murdoch stays out. He can still go about another 5 laps if he chooses to. Max Terriot's in that same situation as long as Jason Wells and Jack Williams. Brian Phillips also in that same situation. They can stay out a little bit longer. And the 01 coming up pit road. So Richard coming down. Max Terriot's going to stay out and lead the lap. All this is going to cycle back over to James Skelton, I believe, who, wow, big difference. James actually took 2 tires. Oh, we'll see how that works. I don't know. We'll see. He is out in front by quite a bit. A couple guys took 2 tires, I believe. Jason Wells took 2 tires. Unfortunately, he's just now exiting pit road, so we'll see if he's able to gain anything. So some strategies being played off here. But I don't know. We'll see what James runs compared to DJ next time by. As you see, the 18 also involved in this. So it's the 919 of Josh Lambert. Watching. Here comes DJ. James just crossed the start-finish line. 30.444 for James. Wow, DJ with a 30.188. So a big difference right now in speed-wise. I'm actually surprised to see James take 2 tires, but I think he realized that he would have lost too much time if he would have took 4, and he would have lost the lead, I'm pretty sure. But it may not be long now. We'll see if he's able to run him down. Ultimately, this will be your battle for the win, unless there's a caution that comes out, because I don't think the 39 or 42 Max Terriot can make it the rest of the way. All these guys are lapped down. There's Max Terriot. James Skelton just got his lap back. DJ Anderson not far behind. And it looks like Max Terriot is now on pit road. So DJ will move up, or James, should I say, will move up at least 2 spots. Brian Phillips also on pit road. So we'll see. Max could actually take 2, or maybe just gas only. We'll see what he does, as he is definitely taking 2. Will he go with 4? Looks like he will not. So he's going to take 2 tires, and down and away he'll go. James, however, will take the lead. And moving to first. DJ going to follow suit right after that. DJ's still faster right now, but he does got the lap car to 55. That is... Who is that exactly? Oh, James Haney, sorry. And it looks like... Oh, the 55 almost got turned. And that actually may open the door for the 51. This time by DJ actually going to be a little bit slower than James. So James' 2-tire stop may have paid off. We're going to have 10 laps to go here in just a few moments. 78 laps have been completed. It's a big battle right here for second, though. James, or Andy Lee, DJ Anderson. DJ could use that 55 as a pick, and it looks like he's going to. Ooh, that's close. This 55 is being a little nuisance right now for the 51. Can't be making DJ too happy. But he is running the high line, so he's not really doing nothing wrong. There's not anywhere else he can go. And now DJ gets around him. Will he have enough time? There's your difference. Going into 3 will make it now turn 4. And DJ's now in turn 3. Now make it turn 4. So about 2.8 second difference right now. We'll check it once they get back to the line here. Was a tenth faster last time by. He's going to have to be more than a tenth faster to catch him. He's going to have to be about 2 tenths to have a chance on catching him. And you can see James Skelton has 10 laps to go. We'll take a look through the field. Joshua Butler trying to run down Joe Burchett. This is a battle for the 8th position. Joe's got a ton of damage on that right front. Or, sorry, yeah, I believe it was the right front fender. There we go. You can see, yeah, we'll hop on board. And you can see the damage on the left front fender. I apologize. So he's trying to do everything he can to finish in top 10. As the 64 is back at 11th right now. Here comes the 99 looking underneath here. Don't know if he's going to be able to complete the pass or not as we work through turns 1. 3 wide coming out of turn number 2. And it looks like 74 got loose. Joe Burchett takes that spot back over to 79 got loose. I apologize. Gap is closing, by the way, for the lead. It's just not closing fast enough for the lead. As James Skelton trying to drive away with it. Last lap by 30.671 for DJ Anderson's last lap of 30.562. And the fastest car out on track last time was DJ Anderson. Actually, I take that back. Max Terriot was the fastest last time by. Now 7 laps to go. The gap at the line, a 2.6 seconds. And caution flies. And who is the caution on? Derek Pemberton? No. Was it the 5? It was. Let's see what happened here. 3 wide with the 921 who bounced off the wall. Oof. So we're going to at least have one more green flag lap. I'm actually surprised that the 5 comes back up. And he does lock it down so he don't slide. It's a good spot to hold it. And that brings out our caution. So now the question is going to be, do you pit? Max Terriot, I don't think will. We're going to have 1 lap to go, possibly 2 laps to go. So this could be a green-white checker. I don't think this race is over by a long shot. DJ's going to have a chance at him. Andy 86 as well will have a chance to pick up a win. Andy Lee still got a chance. So we all got to see what happens here on pit stops. If anybody decides to pit, they've been out there for about 15 laps. Oh, we seen this the other night and it did not work. So we'll see here as we work through turns 3 and 4. Which drivers will be heading this way? Could be a last minute call. We are right at the cone, by the way, so that's one cool thing. They're all looking. They're all looking. Everybody else going to come down. A couple guys staying out. I like to call to come down. We're going to see a lot of guys take 2 tires. We'll sum it all up here in just a minute. As you see that, 51 taking 2 tires. Andy Lee going to be tight. That's 51, 25, 2 then, 39. A couple guys taking 2 tires throughout the field. So set this up. It will be James Skelton, Anthony Yankello, Joe Burchett, Jack Williams, your top 4. DJ Anderson with 4 fresh tires, or 2 fresh tires, come out in 5th. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's going to be tough. With 1 to go, I think we'll actually have more than, I think we'll have 2 to go. Possibly even 3. Can't tell if the 86 has damage or not. Does not. Oh, it looks like a couple guys more. Them right there are lap cars, I believe, coming down. They are. So Anthony Yankello started second, currently in second. He may be somebody to watch out for. Joe Burchett with 19 laps. I think Jack Williams may be in a good spot. He's only got 12 laps on his tires. Back here is who we got to watch out for. This is the drivers with fresh tires, or at least 2 tires. DJ Anderson, Andy Lee, Josh Lambert, Joshua Buckley, James Heater, and Kyle Souza. Out of all of them, James Heater took 4 tires. I like the 4-tire stop, especially if we don't have a ton of laps left. Or if we got more than 2 laps left, I like the idea of 4 tires. But you can't blame somebody like Joe or Jack even staying out, or Anthony. You know, they're trying something different. You can't really blame them. I don't know how it's going to work out. It could be very bad here. Or if they're managed somehow to get a top 5, I'd call that a win. Honestly. James may be the best position. As it's going to at least be, when we go green, I think it'll be 2 laps. So it'll be a green-white checker. If a caution comes out, next flag ends it. So we're going to, the pace lights are going to go off this time. We'll double them up, and we will have 2 laps once we go green. We'll get a fast look at our race summary so far. 7 lead changes, 86 laps, and make that 87 laps now have been complete. 3 laps are remaining. 4 caution laps so far. 4 cautions for 16 laps. And James Skelton currently out front and has led 12 laps. Mentioned the fresh tire guys. There you go. 66 laps led tonight for DJ. Will he be able to do it? He's going to be starting behind a slower 926 Joe Burchett with a little bit of damage on that front end. I don't know how much that's going to hurt him. Honestly, the outside line may have the best advantage if they can get clear of one another and try to hold back Andy Lee. Andy Lee may be in the best position out of all these guys, but he did only take 2 tires. James Heater took the first 4 tires. He's back in row number 4, I believe. Yeah, row number 4. Pretty sure. Let me check. Sorry, row number 5. And that number 18 truck. We're about to find out. This is about to get interesting. I got a bad feeling about this one. The pace car is about to fall off. We are about to go green. Pace car is in. We're going to have 2 laps once the green flag waves. Pace car is in. Green flag is now out. We are back to green, and here we go. 2 laps. Next flag ends it. Joe Burchett already looking to go 3 wide at 79. Anthony Ankello maybe. We're going to have 4 wide here going into turn number 1. Mentioned this could be very bad. 3 wide still, and Anthony Ankello being shuffled back. Joshua Buckley nowhere to go. They're stacking up in that middle groove. Joe Burchett taking a peek to the outside. He's not going to be able to do it. Here comes the 51. Still 3 wide further behind them. 1 lap to go at the line. Here comes the run from that outside line. Joe Burchett with a ton of damage right now, trying to hold on to everything he can. White flag being displayed through turns number 1 and 2. Here comes Joe with a big run. It looks like a bumper run up front. Pass for the lead. DJ Anderson underneath. 3 wide down the backstretch for the lead. Joe Burchett's going to get loose. Oh, 919 got loose. No, that was James Skelton. Hard in the wall. To the flag. DJ Anderson wins at Las Vegas. Big wreck behind them. Big junk. Don't even know what all happened behind these guys, as that was absolutely carnage. Coming to the checker. There's your look. Jack Williams upside down through the infield as he will slide across the start-finish line. Wow. And wow, that was absolutely insane. But your winner is going to be DJ Anderson with Josh Lambert, James Heater, Joe Burchett finishing in 3rd. Or 4th, sorry. And Eric Johnson 5th. Going to bring in DJ Anderson here in just 1 minute, as he picks up the win in a very exciting finish here in Las Vegas. That was absolutely insane. Hey, DJ, you got a copy?
I got.
Man, absolutely insane finish. Came down to 2 laps, the green-white checker. You came down and took 2 tires. What was the strategy going in on that pit stop?
I kind of burned that right front up there, trying to get by the lap car there, and I knew I had to pit. There was no way I was going to be able to stay out. I'm kind of shocked that many people actually did pit, but my plan was to take 2 tires the whole time there on that last stop, and my plan was to get it inside and stay inside. I wanted to go to the outside there going into 3, but I kind of got stuck on the inside, and it kind of worked out for me, thankfully.
Yeah, it was really intense, coming, especially on that white flag lap. It was anybody's race, but we watched you throughout the race pretty much dominate, 67 laps led, so definitely no given, or a given for you, I guess we could say. First win of the season, does that take some pressure off now that you know that you're in the chase?
Yeah, it definitely takes some pressure off, especially after dominating a race again 2 weeks in a row, and not getting a win last week was kind of pretty frustrating. And thought it was going to slip away here, but just it's nice to bring it home and no pressure off. Now I can just go for wins.
Man, good run. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I guess my 2 teammates, James Skelton and Josh Buckley. We spent a lot of time this week working here. Kind of flip-flopping. The track was hot one practice, and it was really cool the next. And this was kind of in between, so we didn't really know what to expect a whole lot, but it ended up working out for us. It's a shame James lost it there at the end. I don't know what happened, but it would have been nice to bring home a 1-2 finish.
Man, good job. I know, you honestly should have been out front most of the race, which you was for 67 laps. So, first win of the season, man. Congratulations, and we'll talk to you next week as we go what should be a very unique track when we head to Dover into Cup Cars. So, good run, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Thanks, man. All right, next up, I want to bring in Josh Lambert, but I don't know if it's the Josh Lambert, so I got to find out if that's him before I bring him in. So I want to bring in James Heater in the. Oh, is he even in here? Don't think he's in here, so I don't see him. I'm trying to find out. Once I do, just give me just a second. No, he is not. So I'll bring in fourth place driver for now, Joe Burchett, who finishes in fourth. And we'll talk to him. Hey, Joe, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Man, you finished fourth. Tough call there at the end. You stayed out. You actually had a chance at the win. Talk us through your strategy there to not come in down pit road.
Well, it just basically was, I saw DJ and them stay out, or go in, and I was like, well, I've got a damaged truck. Maybe there'll be a quick caution. I got nothing to lose here. I'm basically racing on borrowed time anyway with the amount of damage I had. It right. Doesn't want to go early on the runs. I was just hoping for a quick caution and maybe finish, top 3, top 4. So finishing fourth, I'll definitely take it. Yeah,
you actually had a chance, with the damage. I'm actually surprised that you actually was even able to hold it up there. Talk us through your night, man. It was a rough night for you all around.
Yeah, I had a decent qualifying run. Everybody around here, everybody in this league, super quick, super fast. So I wasn't really surprised. I qualified, middle of the top 10. Early in the run, the truck felt well. It was hooking the bottom. The bottom lane was definitely the way to go. And then just, I think it was me and the 919 just got together a little bit in 4 and got into the wall. To take that damage, and then just got caught up in a wreck a little bit later on, and felt like the truck was still there enough to where I could probably drive up and get close to a top 10. Then what made the race for me, I think, was that pit call to pit a little bit early. I gained a lot of track position and got lucky with the yellow there late.
Man, not bad to finish it off. Finished fourth. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I just want to thank all my teammates at Overtake Motorsports. I want to thank you at TRN for doing the broadcast. Thank Josh and all the guys from RedLight for putting on a nice, awesome league. Thank everyone that runs in RedLight for giving some really awesome competition. And I just want to thank my personal sponsor, Swamp Dust Seasoning.
All right, man. Good run, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy. I was going to interview second place and James Heater, and both of them apparently is not in here. I don't know if it's Josh. Oh, hold on. We may have him. Oh. So, yeah, none of them two are in the TeamSpeak. And so we're not going to interview our second and third place, unfortunately. We'll see if we can get them in here next week. But, yeah, overall, I think the race was great. I thought tonight was a fun race as we take a look at our results. We did have 4 cautions for 16 laps, 8 lead changes, and congratulations to DJ, man, well deserved. Up front, DJ picks up the win number 1. Josh Lambert comes in second. James Heater finishes in third. Joe Burchett fourth. Eric Johnson, Joshua Butler in sixth. Jason Wells, Derek Pemberton battles back for 8th place finish. Jack Wells and Max Terriot. Keith Haney, Joshua Buckley finishes 12th. Both of them guys I know was looking for more than that. Joshua up front almost all night. Leo Bordage, Richard Murdoch, William Long, Kevin O'Brien finished 16th, Michael Raza, Brian Phillips, Kyle Souza, Anthony Yankello. Anthony got to be very disappointed after getting caught up as well after having such a good car. And he went from second all the way back to 20th on that restart. Wow. Jack Williams, unfortunately wrecked there at the end, flipped through the infield. Andy Lee, we've seen him start on the pole, will finish 22nd. Wow. James Skelton up front most of the night as well. He's going to finish back in 23rd. Some really good cars back there towards the back. Jeremy Funk, Wesley Whitfield, James Haney, Eric Talent, Danny Wellen, and Daniel Haney. So that's going to wrap up tonight, guys. We'll be live tomorrow for the Dynasty Racing League. Should be a fun one. We'll be live at 9:55. Thanks everybody for coming out and watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Check us out on Facebook at Trackside Racing Network. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you all next week. Flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. Once this race continues, things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Jowers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day